You know, if you've ever been to New York, you may have heard of the Carnegie Deli. Great, great food, and home of one of the best New York style sandwiches, and that's the Reuben. Well, we're in the South now, and there is a restaurant over here in Biloxi that is what they call themselves Carnegie South, so to speak, but actually the name of it is In and Out Breakfast and now Lunch. It's the home of the best Reuben in the South at In and Out Breakfast and Lunch, Pass Road, Biloxi. Now that is a Reuben sandwich, and the person behind that, Chef Paul Monty. How are you?
Thank you.
It's good to see you.
Finally meet you in person.
Well, thank you. And I mean, I pass by here all the time because we go across the street and shoot at Lucky's all the time. And I keep thinking, you know, I got to go there and eat, got to go there. And then you finally called me and said, I got no excuse here. I had to come here and eat. And I had the BLT, and
Excellent.
It was unbelievable. My cameraman had the ham sandwich. Sucker's that thick.
Always.
I mean, that's a lot of ham. Give us a little bit of background about yourself, if you would, Chef.
Well, number one, thank you for the compliment about the sandwiches. We really pride ourselves in really giving people the beef, showing people that we don't measure. We don't do like franchises where they measure things out. We're just a typical deli in Chicago, LA, New York, and all the other cities where we just make quality, service, and price. It was really something my mom used to always say.
Yeah.
So we really just try to keep to her law of the land. Yeah. And what we do is we give quality, service, and price, and we've been doing it for 28 years.
Wow.
And I've been doing it for 48.
Wow. Now, you've basically brought New York style food down here to Mississippi.
Yes, I
mean
that's
gone over real well.
Oh, it's been one of the most fantastic things that I've done in my life, and I've had shops in California, I had shops in Sarasota, Florida, and all over, like I mentioned. But people always ask with this wonderful accent, how did a guy like me end up in Mississippi? Well, I want to tell you, I've traveled and I've been all over and opened up shops all over. But after my mom and dad passed away, I made a decision. I loved Mississippi because the people are so nice, the weather is really great, and the living is really easy. And so here we are. This is our first location, and we plan on opening up in Ocean Springs next year, Gulfport, and then D'Iberville.
All right.
I think at that point, then I'll be done.
You'll be in D'Iberville. You'll be close to me.
Yes.
Then I could. That'll be really convenient for me. And we appreciate you being down here. And I've got to say, my wife and I went to New York recently, and you know, a lot of people think that New Yorkers are, you know, are not nice people. They're wonderful people. Here it is, example right here.
I'll tell you.
There it is, right
I
here.
have that Southern hospitality that
There
I've
you
learned
go.
since I had a shop in Woodstock, Georgia.
Yeah.
And I've been down south now for almost a dozen years, and I would not trade it for anywhere in the world. It's just been fantastic. So
Now, whenever you decided, as far as, I mean, you started out for doing just breakfast and everything. You've got some great items on your breakfast menu, and of course lunch, and then you're closed after 2 o'clock.
Yes. Yeah, we're a true what we would call luncheonette. What we do is we do breakfast all day, which really we've always done, and I always thought it was our forte. McDonald's evidently figured the same thing out just about a year and a half ago, so now they sold my idea. But who doesn't like breakfast all day? I love breakfast at night. I love breakfast at 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, I do too.
And I think that when I decided to really get into the breakfast and lunch industry, it was really because I had gone into a place and they told me that it was 10:31 and breakfast was over. So I said, you know, I'm going to start something different. Breakfast all day. Now we do it in omelet pans. So unlike most places that have flat tops, country clubs, if somebody walked in, whether it be Billy Joel or George Clooney,
Yeah.
George
Clooney, yeah.
Congratulations
New
to his
father,
twins.
yeah.
But the main thing is that we have omelet pans. We have about 35 or 40 of them. So you're getting your own pan. You're not eating Ed's eggs at 6:30 or Ann's eggs at 7. Because what they do on the grill is they just keep putting a little lard on it. We use clarified butter. One thing that we do take a lot of pride in is that we like to go healthy. So we only use olive oil. If we do take a look at the kitchen, if we do, we don't have a fryer-later. We had one here. I took it, and it's in the storage room right now. I just want to make sure that my customers, which was really part of my family, living healthy, because my job is to make sure that you reach 100 years old. So whatever fast food is doing to America for the last 40, 45 years, I'm trying to go the other way, Dr. Oz. I try to cook healthy, be healthy, and make my customers, who really are my family, keep them healthy.
Well, the whole thing is really about the food too, so we want to bring some of that out and show you. Now that's a wrap.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. We take a lot of pride in our wraps, as we do with every single item on our menu. That's a whole wheat wrap. Again, we don't use just a regular flour, it's whole
Right.
wheat wrap. And we make 2 omelets, and we use real American cheese as opposed to processed imitation cheese. And it's big enough, as you can see, to feed 2 people.
And fresh eggs too.
Always, always. Farm fresh eggs is our #1 deal.
That's good. That's good. Now, what do we have here?
There we have a sausage, egg, and cheese, and that's part of our what we call 5-minute breakfast special. Most places just put 1 sausage patty. We put 2. And the deal is, and it has been for 28 years, if you order one of our 5-minute breakfast specials, it's 5 minutes to you or less, or it's completely free.
Wow.
So we just like to take the Monty Challenge. Come on in. Don't wait on those long lines of fast food, because it's the fast food is not fast anymore. So come on in, challenge us, and we flip omelets, and we'll get it out to you. It's farm fresh eggs.
There's your famous Reuben.
Absolutely. For me too. I just want to show the thickness of it.
Wow.
We don't fool around. It's the Carnegie Deli of the South. People that have been here for 4 years or more have told us that it's the best Reuben, and we have been acclaimed in 15 magazines, 7 newspapers for the best Reuben in Mississippi, in the great state of Mississippi.
That's awesome. Now, this last sandwich here.
The last one is our, we have fresh ground beef burgers. I don't believe in frozen hockey pucks. Being a CIA chef, I'm sorry, but we get our meat locally from Winn-Dixie, so you're getting all the skirt steak, London broil, all the best cuts of meat, and I pick it up every morning, 20 pounds. And we do have a Monty Challenge. It's an 8-ounce burger, the one that you're looking at now, but we have a 12-ounce burger. And with the 12-ounce burger, if you eat the entire burger, we'll give you a second one on the house if you eat it in front of us. So far, we have 3 people that have done it here, and we take a picture of them and we put them on what we call the Wall of Fame.
Really?
Yeah, they're right behind you on the
Yeah,
Wall of Fame.
I think that would be a challenge to a lot of folks down here.
That's
Some
a lot
of
of
the good old
meat.
Southern boys, and
Yes.
you know, of course, right outside Keister Gate 7.
Yes.
And you do a special thing for military too.
Oh, absolutely. Most people give 10% off. We decided we always like to be different, so we give 11% off. And we always take care of our brave men and women of the military that serve our country so well. So I'll always send out home fries. I walk around and make sure if they're having anything with a pasta, I'll give them free garlic bread. If they need waters to go back on base to be hydrated, it's on Chef Monty. We just are not your typical deli. We're a family-run place.
That's awesome. Well, look, Chef, it's great. I enjoyed our lunch here today.
Thank you so much.
You know, hey, look, this is really, really good. Like
Please.
I said, if you want good food, I'm not going to call it fast food, but it's great food, fast. You need to come here and tell us the hours you're open if you would.
Okay, yes, from Monday through Friday from 7 to 2, and weekends from 8 to 2.
Okay. And a great selection
We're here
of
for
food.
you, and we're just waiting for you to walk through that door. Once you do, I promise you'll all be back.
Across from Lucky's.